here's the meaning of life for musicians and other creatives. So what is it that makes for a meaningful life, a fulfilling artistic career? What is it that every musician wants? Here it is. I'll give you the secret. It's to develop your gifts fully and to be able to give them well for people who will love you for them. That's it. So if you want to have a beautiful, meaningful life as a musician or other artist, or maybe really anybody, but it's certainly true of musicians and artists, that's the simple formula. You develop your gifts fully and you give them well for people who will love you for them. And to me, this is such an important insight, because so many of us experience blocks around our creative life. For instance, you might have performance anxiety or injuries, like repetitive strain injuries, or self-doubt, or creative blocks, or you might have a difficult time making a living, supporting yourself as an artist. And all of this feels terrible. It's like, is this what this? It wasn't supposed to be this way. There's all this confusion and frustration and overwhelm that we can experience, and we can feel confused and lost about what to do about all of this. And to me, this is a tragedy, because your art matters. Your art matters. I believe that everybody has a unique creative gift to give to the world, and that the world needs these creative gifts. And the world needs us to develop our creative gifts well and to give them well, give them fully to people who want to receive them. That's our purpose, right? And it's a tragedy when that doesn't happen. One of the reasons I care about this so much is that this is what happened to me. I was in college. Oh, by the way, my name's Joseph Arnold, and I'm a violinist and author and director of the Soulforce Arts Institute. And way back when I was in college, I had repetitive strain injuries in both arms, crippling performance anxiety and self-doubt. I could barely play anymore. I was in that much pain. And I thought that my violin career was over before it began. And then I found the Alexander technique, which taught me how to play with freedom and ease and mastery and joy. That was just so mind-blowing. And I was so grateful to find that. And the Alexander technique led to a whole journey of self-discovery, a whole journey of finding a deeper purpose for my music. Something that went beyond just getting the notes right, just going for, just getting a gig, just going for the money, or getting the audition, or getting the certificate, or winning the competition. All of those are kind of like shiny object syndrome, things that we get latched onto, but that don't ultimately satisfy. And so over the years, I've transformed the way that I play, and transformed who I am as an artist, and have enjoyed sort of a much deeper creative fulfillment and sense of purpose. And some of the manifestations of that purpose are the fact that I can play as much as I want now, as long as I want. It's been years. I've been a professional violinist for years. I've played on thousands of stages. I've recorded on dozens of albums. And my purpose has also come out in my teaching. So this is my Soulforce Arts Institute, and my book, which came out last year, 2024, called Soulforce: How to Discover Your Artistic Purpose, Create More Freely, and Make Art That Matters. This is my unique creative gift for the world. And if I can discover all of this and enjoy, an unforgettable artistic career, so can you. I'm not anybody special. I'm just a violinist who went on a journey, right? And if you go on a similar kind of journey, then you can get the same results. And so for a lot of people, this journey, or rather the challenges that they encounter, the injuries, the anxieties, the doubts, the difficulty making a living, all of this can seem overwhelming again, and like there's so many different options out there, and what do you even do, and so many things don't actually work. So I've put together a really simple plan that may help you navigate these challenges and come out the side with an unforgettable artist career where you get the love and recognition that you deserve as an artist. So I boiled it down to 3 steps. So the first step is to give me a call. You can book a discovery call with me through my website, soulforcearts.com/discovery. And on that call, we'll get clear on your path to getting the recognition and love you deserve as an artist, as a musician. And the second step would then be to revitalize your artistry, to achieve peak performance through my programs. And the third step would be then to enjoy a prosperous livelihood as a musician, where you give unforgettable performances for people who will adore and love you for them. Now, if that sounds good, then I invite you to take some action today. Now, you might have some hesitations, you might have some skepticism, like, will this really work for me? And of course that makes sense, so I invite you to explore my website, my other blog posts and videos to get to know me and gain some trust. But really, I want to say this, that you have a choice in front of you today. On the one hand, if you don't take action, then you're just going to get more of the same, right? The status quo. And in the status quo, you have injuries. You have emotional and mental blocks around performing and around making a living. You don't know how to find that enthusiastic audience. You don't know how to find financial stability. You don't know how to achieve that peak performance, that flow state, that creative joy up on stage. You don't know how to perform under pressure. But on the other hand, if you do take action, then everything can change. You can find a deeper sense of creative fulfillment and purpose. You can actually be free of pain and emotional and mental blocks. You can be sure that your art matters because you are making a contribution, a valuable, essential contribution to our world through your art, and one which your audiences will love you for, right? So these are the possibilities. It's up to you to take action, and I hope you do, because, again, your art matters. And you deserve your purpose. Even goes beyond deserving. Your purpose is to, again, develop your gifts fully and give them well to people who will love you for them, so that you can get the recognition and love that your heart and soul longs for. So if all that sounds good to you, then find the link below for the discovery session and book a session, and we'll chart out your path to achieving all of that. Okay, see you next time.